Calling 2024 CR 011675 State versus Craig Cantu. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Joseph Dateson standing in for Monica Guerrero. Will you give this judge permission for me to do this in place of Ms. Guerrero? Yes. Thank you.
All right, counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Cantu, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, you read the repeater offender enhancement.
Any objection?
None.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with assault, family, household, impeding breath or circulation, which is assault, family choking. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargaining agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason the court were to revoke your community supervision, the court could sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Cantu, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, the state is asking that your punishment be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There are no applications. The state will take in consideration AL 2178722. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, and there's to be no contact with the complainant. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea?
Your Honor, I believe you said there's no application. There is an application.
Oh, I'm sorry. The state is opposed to your applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
State, any evidence?
Our state offers the evidence states exhibit 1 with that.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, and state, have you spoken with the complainant?
We've attempted, Your Honor, we haven't had any of us getting hold of it.
All right, did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? All right, state, you may be excused. Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Sure.
Did you understand that?
Yes.
Did you understand that the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. This will be set for sentencing on April 17th at 9 a.m. Counsel, are you requesting a TAP evaluation?
We would ask for a TAP evaluation and just like the court's aware, he's obtaining certificates. He plans on obtaining some more class certificates. He brings them to court. I made copies. I provided them to the state, but for the PSI, we'll make copies for the courts for you to look at.
All right. All right, we'll see you back then. TAP and PSI, yes.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Yep.
All right, court is calling 2024 CR 011675, State versus Craig Cantu. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Craig Cantu for the state of Texas.
Monica Guerrero for Mr. Cantu, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Cantu? All right, you entered a plea on February 27th of no contest. There was an application for deferred adjudication. According to the plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. State is opposed to your application. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report? State? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections to the PSI report or TAP? State? Defense? Any
No.
witnesses?
No, Judge, I do have some certificates to show the court.
All right, thank you. All right, the court will hear arguments. State you're opposed. Why are you opposed?
Given his criminal history of 2005 resisting arrest, that he did 9 months jail on, 2008 possession of marijuana, 24 days jail, 2009 possession of marijuana, 24 days jail.
Okay, you're moving too quickly. Court reporter has to take it down. All right,
2012 possession of marijuana, 27-day JSAT, 2013 terrorist threat, 22-day JSAT, 2018 possession of controlled substance, 2 years in the prison. Most recently, 2020 assault, family violence, 96-day JSAT. With his record, Your Honor, combined with the facts of the case, combined with the fact that he has had an opportunity to rehabilitate himself in the past with 3 prior trips to SADF and 1 to ISF. Those dates are 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2023. It's the state's position that he's had his opportunity to get the help with probation that he should have gotten in the past, but now we're here after 4 attempts to do so, and feel like what's changed. I don't feel like there will be a change at this point. And with the facts of this case and the other case that is being taken into consideration, going a gun being used, I feel that the 6 years of cap is the best appropriate sentence for you.
all right, defense.
And on behalf of my client, Your Honor, while he's been in jail, as you've noticed, he wasn't just sitting around doing nothing. He did complete the batterer's intervention program that would have been a condition of a family violence case. He passed the first part of his GED, so he has passed the reading part. He's struggling a little bit with the math, so I guess he's on track to be a lawyer then. He said that he has reached out to Victory Outreach and he's got a bed waiting for him there. He would really like an opportunity to get some drug treatment, maybe felony drug court. I don't know if they can take him with this type of charge. It is not an aggravated charge, but he thinks that if he can get a program like that, that he could get on the straight and narrow and not offend anymore. Everything that he's done in the past has always been related to drugs or alcohol. And even in this incident, he apparently was under the influence of alcohol. So he's asking at this time that the court consider, number 1, deferred adjudication so that if he messes up, you can put him in prison for 10 years. And number 2, that you send him to some type of a drug rehab or felony drug court.
All right. So, Mr. Cantu, I want you to know that I see people as individuals. And I understand that a lot of times people are going through their own struggles, right? And criminal history, when I was a defense attorney, I would always hate for the state to bring up criminal history because I said, you know, look where we are now. We're changing. But criminal history is sort of like a credit report. and it has to be looked at and considered. And I do appreciate the fact that you have availed yourself of the programs at the jail, but I don't think you're appropriate candidate for probation. So the court is going to find you guilty. I'm going to sentence you to a $1,500 fine, time and money rent current. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with the complainant, so that relationship is over. Taking consideration AL 2178-722, I'm going to request the therapeutic community that should help with any drug issues. Going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison, and there's to be no contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence and also a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I truly do appreciate that you've tried to improve yourself, going back to class, doing GED. I know that is very difficult, but I don't want you to give up. This is not the end of your life, right? So you're just going to have to learn things. All right. Good luck.